Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for hanging with me as we go ahead and take a look into Pretty Little Liars. This is season number 1, episode number 12, called Salt Meets Wound. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for chilling with me, man. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the series so far, and hopefully you guys have been enjoying what we do here in Geeked Out Nation. If so, you guys know what to do. Feel free to leave that like, comment, subscribe, check us out on our Patreon if you guys want early and unedited episodes. Anyways, once again, thank you guys so much for chilling with me, man. It's always a pleasure coming in here and watching another episode with you guys. In the previous episode, a lot of things went down. We had the situation where, you know, Hannah is waking up, thank God. We ended up seeing that A has definitely visited Hannah in the hospital. As we know, she was kind of in and out throughout the episode, you know, with all the drugs and stuff, you know, of course, with the pain she must have been in. She wasn't really all there at times. And it made it seem as if I was going to say Allison, even though I don't think it's Allison. It made it seem as if A was definitely there, you know, checking up on Hannah, and that's kind of scary when you think about it, man. That's really scary, and very curious to see what this next episode takes us, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, man, that was just a crazy thing that we saw by the end of the last episode. So yeah, man, if you are a fan of the show, if you are a fan of what we do, don't forget to leave that like, comment, subscribe, and check us out on our Patreon, you guys. Anyways, this is Pretty Little Liars, and here we go.
That. What's on there? Get it off! Just wipe it off!
Yeah.
Get it off me!
A lot of stuff went down last episode. A lot of stuff.
Why are you taking that off?
I'm not. I'm trying to keep it on. Believe me, I don't want to see the autograph that's under it.
Well, we can get you another sticker.
Yeah, this time why don't you try some...
Mom, why would you put it in the food? Why would Mom put that in there? That doesn't make no sense. It's a big house. To me, that's such a weird hiding spot for the money.
Do things are better now. The bank loan came through.
In a lasagna box?
You should never put it there, Mom. Like, I didn't get why. You should have just left it locked up in your room.
So I see you had time to go when Ellen comes on.
Got it. I will wear the girliest dress I own. I'll tell them I sewed it myself.
Maya, this isn't a joke. My mom isn't your mom,
I get it.
okay?
Gatsby was more than just a pretty...
Bank thingy in Scranton and won't be home till really late. So, I want to do a surprise party. You know, welcome home, Hannah. We love you.
No,
Dr.
she's
Swing.
still
I
in
took pictures of
pain.
Hannah, and Sean is totally down with it.
They didn't take out her spring.
Really? Oh.
Careful, our anniversary is coming up. I'm gonna invest in some felt tip markers.
Okay, way to go, Dad. It's cool to see Dad's like supportive. You could tell Mom's not happy though.
Whoa, what was that? What was what?
The surprise party.
I saw a shadow at your door.
This is all part of the plan. Watch.
No, wait, Mona, don't open the door.
Watch.
Call the police.
Oh, hush, baby Jane.
Mona, don't.
Thank you.
Here you go.
So, I was thinking.
You should totally
my
go.
parents have this little place up in West County. What if we could sneak away up there next weekend? Please, just don't say no until I at least show you what got against me and my friends.
No, come check this out. Pritzer's got this video of the Barracuda game. It's your shining moment, dude.
Sean, why are you not with your girl? Like, Sean, I don't know, man. I don't know. All of the last episode, he did not visit Hannah one time in the hospital. It's a ha ha ha. Gotcha. essentially making fun of her. Essentially, you know.
Lucas, can I please talk to you outside?
What's this deal?
Dude, what the hell is your problem? Tell him, Hannah, because he's acting crazy. Go off on him, Hannah.
Lucas, did you come?
March around and act like some 17th century torture squad, and considering what that bitch did to me, I should have done way worse to her.
I suspected him,
What are you
so...
talking about? What did you do to Allison?
Dying doesn't make you...
She slapped him mighty hard. Are you serious? How messed up is this?
Hello? Is someone upstairs?
It's probably Noel. Probably because you had to use the bathroom, remember?
You'd be relieved. Don't stay up too late, okay?
Who would want to set up Toby, though? I don't understand. Toby talks to nobody. Toby don't talk to anybody. So, like, why would somebody want to set him up?
Talk anymore. Please.
This is your fault, Mom. You should have never brought this money home to begin with.
Will any of those help you sleep? Pink one. Will any of them help me sleep?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our episode for today. Season number 1, episode number 12, Salt Meets Wound. Pretty Little Liars. Another awesome episode, ladies and gentlemen. It really was. Let me go ahead and talk about this really quick because this pissed me off as I was watching, ladies and gentlemen. What in the hell is this? Let me get to it. All right, if you guys take a quick look on your screen, right, and you guys see Hannah, this pissed me off, you guys. First and foremost, Hannah didn't even want a party. She didn't know about the party. Of course, it was a surprise. Mona, why are you not here helping her clean this up? This was your idea. You brought all these people here, and now Hannah has to be the one picking up everybody's mess. She could barely walk. Like, this pissed me off. Like, if I'm Hannah, I'm like, yo, Mona, this is not cool. You brought all these people here. They made a mess. Not only did they steal from me, whoever it was, even though I'm sure Mona probably doesn't know. This is messed up. This is 1000% messed up. And I'm so disappointed that they did Hannah in this kind of way. And not even necessarily they, because the girls didn't really have no say in this. But Mona, come on. If Hannah's your good friend, you don't do this, man. You do not do this. I felt so bad for her, seeing her struggle, picking up the trash that everybody pretty much left here. Hannah didn't even have a drink. She didn't even have a drink. I don't even think I seen her eat pizza. You know what I'm saying? And she has to sit here and clean up all this mess before her mom comes. This rubbed me the wrong way, okay? This is just me talking about what we just seen here. This isn't like... You know, this isn't me shitting on the show or anything, but believe me, that's not what's happening. I like the show a lot, but this definitely rubbed me the wrong way. I was like, damn you, Mona. Anyways, great episode, ladies and gentlemen, once again. We actually ended up getting some info on the Toby situation. We ended up finding out who was the person responsible for telling the cops where Toby's whereabouts was, and it ended up being Jenna. Hearing Jenna break down why she did what she did, I guess it totally makes sense. You know, she's into Toby. I honestly felt like that's what it was. Like, I think she really cared for his well-being. I think she was very worried about all the stuff that she was most likely hearing about Toby. That I think she just really didn't want him to get hurt or to be hurt. You know what I'm saying? So when I found out that Jenna was the one who called the cops, I'm like, oh, that makes sense. You know, she doesn't want her lover to go away. You could tell that she's definitely still into Toby. I'm not sure really too much about how Toby feels about Jenna at this moment. He did have a moment with her at the end of this episode where they were on the porch and he was like, oh, we're not going to go down that path again. And then she slaps the hell out of Toby. But I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm surprised Jenna did it, but she was the one who did it. So, yeah. So anyways, we continue on with this episode, ladies and gentlemen. We got Lucas. Lucas is acting crazy, you know. To me, Lucas is doing a little bit too much, okay? Hannah didn't do anything, in my opinion, wrong, okay? She likes you, Lucas, but she likes you as a friend. You know what I'm saying? If she doesn't like you more than that, all you got to do is just be there for her and respect her wishes. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? I had a big feeling that all of the situation that took place between Lucas and Allison was very real. If you guys heard in the moment when Hannah and Lucas was talking to each other towards the end of the episode, Lucas went off and he was like, oh, you know, just going off on Allison. And I'm not surprised to hear that Lucas was the one who vandalized her memorial, which I knew it. We knew it once we saw the dirty shoes. I mentioned it to you guys, and I kept telling you guys, like, oh my gosh, I think Lucas has the most motive on wanting to possibly kill Allison. You know, she was mean to him, she was bullying him, and he mentions that in this episode, which I didn't know if that was something that was going to be mentioned, but I definitely noticed, you guys. I definitely noticed in a few flashbacks that Lucas looked very uncomfortable every single time that Allison was around, and it made me feel as if she was bullying him. You know, at least based off the flashbacks and based off the conversation that was just had between Hannah and Lucas, it definitely seems that Allison was a bit of a bully to Lucas. And that was something that I mentioned to you guys. I mentioned to you guys that I feel like this could be a big reason why Lucas probably killed Allison. Now, I'm still leaning towards that theory. I'm still leaning towards Lucas possibly being a suspect, but I'm also still having my eyes on Sean too. To me, Sean's a bit weird. Sean's a bit of a mystery. You know, all in the last episode, he did not make one appearance to go ahead and check on his girl in the hospital. To me, that's a big red flag right there. You know, I kind of wish that they mentioned something about that in this episode about, you know, Sean at least making one visit to Hannah. The fact that he made no visits in the last episode and the fact that they didn't mention that he visited her at least once, at least not that I heard. To me, that's a huge red flag. To me, that's weird. And to me, it's kind of strange that Hannah wouldn't ask Sean about that. Because to me, if I'm Hannah, that would be my first question. Like, yo, I was hurt and I was in the hospital for like a few days or possibly a week or so. You did not once come to see me. Like, what's up with that? And if you guys remember that conversation that Noel had with Arya in the last episode, Noel made it very clear that it wasn't just him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of surprised that Arya also didn't make that like be known to everybody, because to me that was kind of strange. Okay, we saw Hannah get hit, and then we see like 2 minutes later Noel appears. There's no way he ditches a car within 2 minutes and then appears at the crime scene where Hannah got hit. You know what I'm saying? So I assumed Arya kind of knew that Noel wasn't the driver. I'm pretty positive she mentions in that last episode that she knows Noel wasn't the driver, because the timing wise, it wouldn't make sense how he would have got there in time when everybody started popping up after Hannah got hit. So for me, I still believe Sean was possibly the one who tried to run Hannah over. I don't know. That's just my thought, man. That's just my thought process and my mindset as we continue watching, man. To me, Lucas and Sean are my two suspects that I have my eyes on right now. Nobody else has really shown me anything to make me believe it could be them. But that's just me saying that right now. We still got to, of course, keep watching to see. Maybe something may happen. But that's definitely my mindset. My mindset is definitely stuck on Lucas and Sean possibly being our suspects. We also had Emily in this episode, you know, have a great, you know, dinner date with Maya and her father and, of course, her mom. But mom expressed her true feelings about the situation, and she wasn't happy. And I'm gonna be honest, man, I honestly don't understand that. Like, speaking about the parents side of things, I don't get why the parents get so upset, so disappointed in their child if this is what they decide to do. Like I mentioned to you guys last week, I got 2 boys of my own. If they ever decide to fall in love with the same sex, there's nothing wrong with that. I never understood it. I never got why parents, feel the need to treat their child like this. I've heard stories before, ladies and gentlemen. I've heard stories where, parents sometimes would pull the gun out on the child. Like I've actually heard a story of that happening before. And it's ridiculous to me. It's just, I don't get why it's like that. I never understood it. For me, it's never going to be like that for my kids, man. Like it broke my heart to see Emily, who was so happy about how the date went, to hear her mom say what she say and how heartbroken she must have felt. You know what I'm saying? Like that really hurt me to see her feel that way. And I just don't understand. I just really, really, truly don't understand. And hopefully Emily's mom could come around and just be supportive of her daughter. But at the moment, it didn't seem like she really was. But yeah, so that was the episode, ladies and gentlemen. I thought it was a great episode. Once again, a lot of things went down in this episode. Of course, I can't wait to keep watching, man. This show is so damn interesting, wanting to figure out who this damn person is. I like it, man. I really do. And I hope you guys have been enjoying my reaction to the show so far. Feel free to comment down below. Let me know if there's anything you guys would like to let me know about this episode. And I will see you, ladies and gentlemen, on the next episode of Pretty Little Liars.